I want to talk about Nabers here too, because he may be one of my favorite because he may not have the height. He's only 6 foot here. He has around the same weight as Marvin Harrison Jr., but the guy flies a 4.38 40, a 42-inch vert, and he's just built bigger than like overall body type. Now we're not talking about Deebo Samuel running back wise, but built bigger. 89 receptions, 1,569 yards, 17.6 yards per reception. He had 14 touchdowns, tied with Marvin Harrison Jr. The crazy part for him is he did all of this with having Brian Thomas Jr. alongside him. And Brian Thomas Jr., we'll talk about him in a bit, was a 1,000-yard receiver. Brian Thomas Jr. also had 17 touchdowns.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Nabers is a guy that his play speed is excellent. And he's a very, very physical guy. He is going to run through the catch. He is going to be a physical after the catch. So he plays to that size as well. He has all the intangibles that you look for in an elite receiver. And these are the three guys up top, and we'll talk about Rome Odunze next. But like Nabers, Harrison, and Odunze are three guys that instantly come in and can be number one on teams. And I don't think you could say that about anyone else in this draft class, that they instantly come in and can be number ones. Where I think these three, I mean Harrison, Nabers, and Odunze can go onto teams with established veterans and be a number one.
And still be the number one. Yeah. Now I want to argue that there are some receivers on here that could be number ones for their teams, but sure, not with an established veteran or an established number one receiver already there. Sure. And I agree with you.
I agree with that.
Like if any of the top, I'd say even the top 6 guys on here that we talk about, and we don't have them ranked in our rankings quite yet because honestly, you can't rank a guy outside of these top 3 because I love Brian Thomas Jr. I love Adonai Mitchell. I love these guys, but they can go to a bad situation, and I'd rank one of them right above the other one. So, but it's Brian Thomas Jr. went to the Chargers. That guy's the number one for that team.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same argument we made last year where everyone thought JSN was going to be coming in. It's like, he gets drafted, and he's going to be the number 3 there. We saw it coming off. I saw it, and we talked about it, and he was still the first rookie drafted off the board in a lot of in fantasy drafts. And I said it. He probably has the worst situation to go into out of any rookie.
Quentin Johnston, I think, had the worst, but it was a close second, if not above JSN's.
Yeah. But he wasn't at the talent level that JSN had the talent.
He was drafted 1 pick after him.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, it's the same situation. Yeah. Two good receivers already there with an established quarterback rapport. You're going in as a rookie in places that don't run 3 receiver sets that often.
Right.
Like they have to build an offense to do that.
Right. And, I really like Nabers as well. I think Nabers is going to be a really elite talent in the league. And again, I don't think either any one of these 3 guys makes it outside the top 10. I'd be shocked if they do.
It would have to be a lot of trading, a lot of quarterback driven. You'd have to have Brock Bowers thrown in there and some defensive edge rushers for them to make it outside the top 10.
Yeah.